My Two Dads came along, but there was a time in between a little bit, I think, where you were offered the opportunity to be on Knight Rider, but said, I think I'm going to do some other things instead, right? Tell us about that
Yeah.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk to a car.
You were
Bottom
doing the
line.
chimp and now you don't want to
Yeah,
do the car.
chimp car, what's going to be next, So no, that was really the made the decision for me. I didn't want to talk to a car. I just figured, I want to do something different, and it was like My Two Dads when it came up, it was different, So I got to be a New York artist type of, you know, it was just a whole different, and it was a different type of show to do. So because BJ and
Right.
the Bear, that was 35 millimeter camera, hour show, and this was a 22-minute sitcom. So it
Hmm.
was an opportunity to kind of do a mixture of stage, New York stage in a lot of ways, because you got to finish the scene. We recorded live. We did 2 live shows every Tuesday.
That's
So
right.
so we spent the entire week getting ready for the live show. There
Another
you go. Look
great
at that.
series.
All
Paul
right.
Reiser too, and is it one of the first time you got a chance to work with Paul Reiser? He was up and coming at the time too.
Yeah, comedians. If you're a comedian, then you were going to get a show.
Yes,
And he got a
right.
show. Yeah. So but he always wanted to do. I know he didn't really want to do the father the father on the show as much as he wanted to do like Mad About You. So he was already talking to the networks, I think, while we were even doing our show, and and yeah, I think he was on to that already. So he enjoyed what we are doing, but I know he wanted to do something like that was more mature. Let's put it that way. A little more, not just a kid, because ours was very oriented around giving the right message to families, and
Hmm.
we always had that moment at the end that taught the lesson, and
Right,
so we had it was a different type of show,
right,
and
exactly.
for me,
It
I
had
liked it. It was all
a
right.
good message to it as well. And that was one of the
Yeah,
first times we saw a blending of the two dads, on television. You had things like the Brady Bunch where the two families came together. But this was a situation on NBC where it was the two dads you know, having
right.
the opportunity to raise the daughter and all, which was a cool concept, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty much on par with the times. It was kind of breaking a little ground. I think there was a movie. What was it? What was that movie that had the three
Was it
guys? Do you remember?
um,
Remember it was. People even asked me which one came first, and I can't remember.
right, right.
I
You
think
think it
Tom
was
Selleck wasn't Tom
Tom?
Selleck in that. I think maybe.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm thinking
Trying
about
to think of
yeah.
the. Yeah, I think it was three guys or something raising.
Right, right.
Yeah. So
So did you
yeah.
enjoy that? And you wrote the theme for that too, huh?
Yeah, no, I love doing that show. That's probably one of the best experiences I've had throughout the business through the time I've been in it, because we work with such good people, such good writers. Chuck Lorre, Michael Jacobs, all those guys were great writers, and Tom, uh, Bob, Bob Young, not Bob, Bob Young, and oh God, I'm drawing a blank on my buddy there. I'll think of it in a minute, but they were a team. They were a writing team, so they were on there too. So we had great writers, and if Chuck Lorre came up with the show, Chuck, we knew it was going to be a great one. Chuck proved himself after the business, right? As
Oh,
time went
Chuck
along.
Lorre,
Yeah,
that name
yeah,
absolutely in Hollywood is like gold. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
So
that was a great series, really. If people haven't seen it, it might be on one of those nostalgia networks, but it really was fantastic. And like same thing, your career was just continuing to blossom. Paul Reiser's career blossomed as well.